Creativity is what keeps me going. That and alcohol. I have a serious problem. But getting to be creative is what I live for. It makes me happy and it's all I think about. And that made the month of April a tough one. Because as fun as it was, and as much as I enjoyed all the stuff that I got to do, I wasn't able to fit in a lot of creativity. Because April was busy. How busy? Well, I went to Queensland for a week and you can check out the video I made there in the description below. But before we knew it, our week-long holiday was over. So, I've just been on holiday for a week, but it's over. Time to go home. Goodbye Cairns, goodbye Port Douglas, goodbye everything that's been good about the last week. It's time to go home. And go home we did, but not before saying goodbye to our hotel and everything inside it. It's our last day, which means it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye TV. Goodbye bed. Goodbye shower. Goodbye bath. Goodbye wash up area. Goodbye balcony that we never used. Goodbye fan. Goodbye fridge. A goodbye beer. Cheers fridge. Goodbye room. Thank you for having us. And thus it was time for us to pack up and leave. We did have a little trouble at the airport with our bags weighing a little bit over.
Don't.
What happened, babe?
I went to the toilet.
We're trying to save money.
But with some rearranging, we got through without paying an extra cent and made it home safe and sound. So, time to get up the next day, look at the footage I got over there, and get into creating regularly again, right? Well, not quite. See, the following weekend was Easter, and while my family's never been particularly religious, they love an excuse to party. So we had got back on the Saturday, and by Thursday I was off again for a 4-day heavy drinking, wine tasting getaway. But what about the 4 days you were back? Well, the thing about that is that it's easy to physically come back from a holiday, but to get back into the mental headspace of being productive and getting your head down, well, that's something I'm not too good at doing. And before I could even get my mind back from Queensland, it had to go down south to do some heavy day drinking. Now, of course, as I've stressed before, it was great to get some time off, to myself, to relax and chill. And the place we were at was beautiful, the drinking was great, I loved seeing my family, and overall I really did feel just rejuvenated. And once Easter was over and the Easter Bunny had come back from the dead or whatever it was, we were back home again on Monday, and it was finally time to get back into making videos, being productive, and building my creative career. But not so quick. See, the weekend after Easter, duty called, as Kath and I had been invited to a wedding. Aww. But it was in the middle of nowhere. I really do love my family, and so packing up and driving 3 hours down south again really wasn't a big deal for me. All it meant was that, again, I only had between Monday and Thursday to get any creative stuff done. And you guessed it, I didn't do it. But look, the wedding itself, Donnybrook, where we stayed, it was all beautiful. For those unaware, that's referring to glamorous camping, and yeah, sure, it was glamorous. Thankfully, I'd had enough beers to not notice any stray bugs that might have been in our tent. But honestly, the weekend went amazing. It was beautiful. The ceremony was beautiful. The venue was amazing. It really was such a great weekend. And honestly, it was actually kind of nice to be disconnected from the outside world for a few days. But finally, we arrived back Saturday afternoon, and now it really was time to jump into it. And this was about 2 weeks ago now. And now I really do feel like I'm back into the creative groove. I'm writing stand-up to hopefully perform on stage soon. I'm planning tons of videos, and I'm even practicing piano again. I just feel so good in so many ways right now, and I'm truly ready to tackle this whole self-improvement thing. I'm even back into trying to do some exercise, try and get rid of that beer belly. Beer belly. Look, disciplining myself into being creative has always been challenging to me, but especially these last few months have shown me that there's really nothing else that makes me happy other than being creative. And so what else can I do with my life but just make some dang videos and be creative? So that's what I'm gonna do. Look forward to such things happening here, especially in the months of May and June. Those should be great for content posting here. Check out all these links surrounding me to see all the various things that I'm up to on various different social media platforms. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Yay. I love it. Oh, that's an end shot for sure. Tastes good though.